me!
Get up those shrouds, let's move!
To me, Johnny Bunker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Bunker, do. Oh, to me.
So this is the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, oi. Why the long face? You fallen in love?
With your blouse. You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share. What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Captain Thatch, as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you've cultivated, eh?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do? What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean?
And then when he got into bed and scarcely was
Oh, wouldn't you fancy a trip to County Down?
Alas.
scrap of duck on the wind.
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps.
To larboard, sir!
Oh, to me, Johnny Boker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Boker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Boker, the skipper is a rover. To me, Johnny Boker, do.
All sail! Shield!
Come all you young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the ale with a slippery tail, climbs up aloft and reefs the topsail. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind
As much sail as you can!
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men.
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand you. Let's take her then. To the citizens of Jackdaw!
Cruise down! Catch some wind!
Then, all sail! Crowd it on!
Hit those towers!
Raise yourself! Ready to fire!
Awaiting order, sir! That section is out of commission, sir!
Raise! Raise!
We're down to the ship, Kenway!
Fire!
Raise for impact! Take the shots, sir! Take much more damage! We should raise when we're under fire! Take some damage here!
Raise! Brace yourselves! They are firing, sir!
Fire!
Incoming fire!
After we do that,
Not a sack time!
Raise!
One more direct hit, and we're for the deep!
we must soon found her, Edward!
Fire!
Captain Lancelot, there's his scuttle!
Concentrate on the task at hand!
Fire! Raise for impact!
Below, what mistake?
Last man cleans the bilge!
Fire! Reckon yourselves!
Mortar incoming! We must keep
Hostile warship closing! Brig! Spaniards!
Awaiting your mark, Cap. Let's take down those towers!
Be careful, Captain!
Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Cap! Taking a hit, Cap!
Hit her from a safe range with our mortars! Aim for the towers!
Working on
Aim
it!
for the towers, Captain!
Burn me, miss!
Fire!
No back right!
Fire!
You're down to the ship!
Fire!
Look, Captain!
Fire!
Making our way, sir! They're firing on us!
Incoming fire! Batten yourselves!
We've been scorched!
Raise for impact!
Gate scorched!
Fire!
We run aground!
Carpenter
Freeze! Careful, chap! Brace for impact! Fire! Loose and swim through! Damn these eyes! Studs up! Let's get moving! Rip the yards off the wing!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. His gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
I'll talk to my friends. It's a pleasure doing business.
Captain's at their own.
Nothing is cracked the spark. As I rode out one morning, away you gonna go round. As I rode out one morning, I met a lady fair. Timmy, hey, ring-a-ting-a-ting-a, ha-ha. Good morning,
Aubrey, come in!
ladies.
Sir, there's loot floating here!
You gonna go round. Timmy, hey, ring-a-ting-a-ting-a, ha-ha. Good morning, ladies. The first time that I saw her, away.
To starboard! Human flops him in broad, Captain. Seems to be survived.
But when she found that I was skin, she left me standing there. Tell me!
Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Behind me, Sally.
She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys.
Behind me, Sally Brown.
Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo?
Row, boys, row, boys.
Hey, Brett.
Please, don't kill me.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. Can you hold on till he appears?
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
Nothing to see here. It's
He must have taken that something. How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
The last storm did a lot of damage in the rigging, but she will be fit.
So many churches in Kingston. Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Ha! Convert them? God knows, Torres, there's none here so foolish as that.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it?
We're nearly there.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years?
I find your bearing appalling. I believe...
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man. Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right
find your
for
bearing
30
appalling,
years?
Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So I follow.
Are you pickled to drink? Ease off, man. Hey, are you pickled bastard? What on earth was that for?
They're trying to put them out to me.
Watch for your step, boy!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won. Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
He's over there!
See. I'm one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent.
Hold a moment.
You say you came alone, Torres?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway!
For a better cause!
Man, I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait!
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?